Welcome to Physical Hobbies tutorial. So, we'll be emphasizing on the topic division of polynomials, and I'm using the log division method. And there are two questions out there, which saying 6 raised to the power 2 minus 7x minus 12 divided by x minus 3. So I will try solving that, but I brought an acronym for this, which is DMS, division, multiplication, subtraction. That is how I teach people to solve this. So solving this, we start by, so as you can see, I placed the x minus 3 by my left, then the 6x raised to the power 2 minus 7x minus 12 on my right hand side. So while dividing this thing with the acronym, I said division followed by the multiplication followed by the subtraction. So when I'm solving this thing, is 6x squared divide x, and it's giving us 6x. So after that, then after you divide, then you follow the next process, multiplication. 6x times x is giving us 6x squared. 6x times minus 3 is giving us minus 18x. So we follow the next procedure of subtraction, then we minus. Minus 6x minus 6x is going to give us 0. So minus 7x minus 18x. You know, when you're having something like this, it should be in bracket. So also I'll put this in bracket. So minus times minus is plus. So minus 7x plus 18x. We're going to have 11x. Then we'll bring down what is left. Bring it down. Then we'll follow the next process, which is division. 11x divided by x. What we're going to have is 11. So plus 11. The reason why it's plus 11, that's because when we are having this 11, there's no negative sign. There's no negative symbol there. That's why we're having plus 11. 11 times x, we are going to have 11x. Then 11 times minus 3 is going to give us minus 33. We are having minus 33. Then we go to the next procedure, which is saying subtract. So we know that 11x minus 11x, we're having nothing less than 0. So I strike this off. Like I said, this should be in brackets so that we can use it to multiply any symbol here. Minus times minus is giving us plus. Minus 12 plus 33, we're going to have 21. So this 21 here is our coefficient. So we are saying our coefficients so when I said this, I made it clearer. That was a mistake somewhere. I said the q of x is actually the answer to the question. Then arrow of x is the remainder. So we are having 6x plus 11. Then now having 21 as the remainder. So we look having the second one. So this is the second question. Second question is saying 4x raised to the power 4 minus 31x raised to the power 2 plus 21. That's what the second question is saying. And it says we should divide it by x squared minus 7. So where we go, we are using our the method DMS. That's the method. So we start by x squared divided by 4x raised to the power of 4 divided by x squared is giving us 4x squared. Then we do the multiplication. 4x squared times x squared, we are having 4x raised to the power of 4. 4x squared times minus 7 is giving us minus 28x squared. Then we go by the subtraction. That's because it's going to give us a minus 31x squared. Minus times minus is giving us a plus 28 raised s squared. We are having minus 3s squared. So we go again. 3s squared divided by s squared is giving us minus 3. So when it's given us minus 3, we go again multiplication. The multiplication sign, 3 times s squared is giving us minus 3s squared. I forgot to bring down the digit down. Sorry for that. So we go again. 3 times minus 7 is giving us minus 3 times minus 7. No, minus times minus is plus, so we're having plus 21. So in this, we introduce our minus sign. This is going now, that's because it's going to give us a negative figure. 21 minus 21, we're having 0. So in this essence, we are saying, in this case, our coefficient is 4s squared minus 3, and we do not have remainder, that's why it's 0. We don't have a remainder, is 0. But if it's something like a figure, that is the remainder. So if you don't have any remainder, is 0. So try this and give me the answer in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Bye.